guys, it's Ray here. Just remember to subscribe and share and hit the like button so we can get into this algorithm so I can keep making videos like this. Now, let's get started. The Knicks and the Pacers, Game 5. Jalen Brunson played like he was not ready to go home yet, even though they were at home. But the Knicks fought. Jalen Brunson came out very aggressive. He had 32 points. And in the first quarter, he set the tone. The tone was, we're going to be aggressive. We're not going to be passive. We're not going to let them run their offense like that. We're going to go ahead and get stops. We're going to go ahead and run out and get in transition. And if you're Jalen Brunson, forget trying to get to the foul line. I'm just going to score. I'm just going to play to score. I'm not going to try to foul bait. And that's what he did. The Indiana Pacers, Pascal Siakam came out a little bit more aggressive, but the rest of the team did not, because Tyrese Halliburton played like, oh, well, you know, we'll close it back out Indiana, because he only finished the game with 7 shot attempts. 7 shot attempts. He was 2 for 7, I believe. You do know he went 11 of 23 in Game 4. When Halliburton's aggressive, the Knicks can't beat this Pacers team, because when he's scoring, getting into the paint, now it frees up Siakam, now it frees up Nembhard, now it frees up Nesmith, now it frees up Miles Turner. But if he's just going to keep passing the ball, he didn't even get that many assists either. The offense is going to be, all right, Halliburton comes off the ball, just pass, let someone else make a play. They're not winning. Not last night. OG Anunoby stepped up. Karl-Anthony Towns, I know people probably had the reservations about him. They thought he was probably not going to play. And if he was going to play, he wasn't going to play up to his ability. He came out aggressive. He came out desperate too. And he had a good game. Mitchell Robinson on the defensive end had a great game. I believe that the Knicks play better again when their back is against the wall. Their back is against the wall now the rest of the series. They're down 3-1. They win last night. Mikal Bridges had a good game in the fourth quarter. He played well in the fourth quarter. This game was over, we could safely say, probably midway through the fourth quarter. Pacers did make a little bit of a run. They made it a game. I think the most it got down to, I think, was like 9-8. And then Brunson hits a 3. And at that point, it was a Knicks game all the way. Game 6 is going to be back in Indiana. The problem with that is, I believe Halliburton is going to be aggressive. I believe Halliburton is going to say, we're not going back to New York for a Game 7. That's what I truly believe, and I believe this series ends in Game 6. The series ends in Game 6. What the Knicks just did was what Boston did in the last series, where it's like, okay, if we're going to go down, we're not going to go down at home. If we're going to lose, we're going to lose on the road. This is our last gasp. Knicks had a last gasp last night, and they won the game. But I believe the Pacers are going to come out desperate. I believe the Pacers are going to come out aggressive. I believe Halliburton is going to be aggressive. And if that's the case, this series is over by halftime. I believe the Pacers are going to go on a run. I believe the Pacers are going to make sure that they do not leave it in doubt who the better team was, and they're not going to leave it in doubt that we are going to the NBA Finals. That's what I believe, because Tyrese Halliburton, it was unacceptable that he only took 7 shots. He only took 7. 7. He needs to at least take 20 to 25 shots. He does that, I believe they win the game, because he has the capability to get you, like we just saw in Game 4, 30 and 15. He can get you that. He can get you that if he's scoring, and his scoring opens up his passing. That's what people don't understand. The way he scores, the way he can get to the rim, get to the paint, and finish, the way he can shoot the 3. Now you have to pay attention to his shot, and you have to pay attention when he drives the ball. So now guess what? It leaves, now people double. Now the paint collapses. The Knicks defense paint, it collapses. Now now they're in scramble mode. Now you got to rush and send help. Now someone's open for a 3, or someone's open for a wide open layup. And then what that does is it puts pressure on the Knicks to score. And when they don't score, guess what? Halliburton is getting the rebound, and he's running. He's running, fast break. The Pacers are the best 3-point shooting team in the playoffs, and they are the best. They're best in the fast break. They are the best fast break team in the playoffs remaining still. So I believe the Knicks had a great game plan in Game 5. They were aggressive. They came out to survive, and they did. But this series is over in 6 in Indiana. And if I'm wrong, well, then I think the Knicks probably wins in 7. But I don't think I'll be wrong. I believe the Pacers win this series in 6.